Hello, sports fans. Congratulations to the New England Patriots and their fans as they win the Super Bowl 34-28 in overtime in the greatest comeback in Super Bowl history, as the Atlanta Falcons have the greatest collapse in Super Bowl history. What a wild ending to this Super Bowl. There were like a million records set in this Super Bowl. Atlanta was having their way with the Pats in the first half. It was 21-0 Atlanta. Atlanta was rushing the ball great. Matt Ryan looked great passing the ball. The Atlanta pass rush was awesome for a lot of this game. They were getting to Brady with only a four-man rush. Jared tied a record, I should say, with 3 sacks. New England was sloppy. They couldn't get a third and short early in the game. Blunt fumbled. Brady had the big 82-yard pick six the other way. Penalties for New England, drop passes. New England looked so un-New England-like for much of this game. It's 21-3 at the half. Atlanta actually makes it 28-3 in the third quarter, and you're like, this game's over. This is a blowout. This is worse than last year's. No one ever saw this coming. New England looks lethargic. Atlanta's doing whatever they want. New England can't get out of their own way. Then New England scores to make it 28-9. They miss an extra point. Then in the fourth quarter, New England makes it 28-12 on a field goal. Give Belichick credit there for kicking the field goal. They were at the 15-yard line, fourth down. A lot of coaches at 28-9 there in the fourth quarter would have thrown the ball in the end zone. Belichick did not panic. He kicked the field goal, made it 28-12. He kept his team in the game, down 16 points, 2 touchdowns, and 2 two-point conversions. I always tell you, especially with the two-point conversion, keep your team in the game. That was a great job by Belichick there. He did not panic. The Patriots never panicked in this game. They made it 28-12. Then here's where the game starts to go the other way for the Falcons. 8 minutes to go. Atlanta has a 3rd and 1 at their own 36. Ryan drops back the pass. He fumbles. Hightower knocks the ball out. New England recovers it. New England goes down and scores, gets the 2-pointer, makes it 28-20. Atlanta gets the ball back. They scoot right down the field. Julio Jones makes a great catch on the sidelines. Atlanta has a first down at the New England 22 with under 4 minutes to go. So let me say it again. Atlanta is up 28-20, less than 4 minutes to go. They're at the New England 22, and New England only has a couple of timeouts left. Atlanta should have sewed the game up right here, and this is where Kyle Shanahan's play calling was absolutely awful. First down, they run the ball, they lose a yard. Okay, you can live with that. Second down, this is where it all unravels for the Falcons and Shanahan. They call a pass play. Ryan gets sacked. They lose 12 yards. Now it becomes a long field goal, but they're still in field goal range. They have a great kicker. It's indoors. They're still in long field goal range. They call another pass play. Holding penalty drops them back 10 more yards. Now they're at a field goal range. Third down, incomplete pass. They have to punt. So you go from your own from the New England 22-yard line. In 3 plays, you go back 23 yards and you go out of field goal range. On second down, you cannot call a pass play there. Run 3 plays up the middle. Let New England call their timeouts. You're going to kick a field goal from around 40 yards. You're going to be up 11 with about 3 minutes to go. And New England has no timeouts. It's going to take a New England miracle to win the game. Atlanta would be in great shape to win the Super Bowl. They call a ridiculous pass play there. Terrible job by Kyle Shanahan with his play calling. Bad job by Matt Ryan not getting the ball out of there. That was the second time he took a sack. The first one, with the stripped fumble by Hightower. Ryan's got to get rid of the ball there. He's got to get rid of the ball here. So you take yourself out of field goal range, and it keeps the game at 1 score. You got to punt the ball back to New England. New England goes right down the field again. Atlanta's defense by this time is completely worn out. I mean, they've been on the field the whole day. New England gets yet another 2-point conversion, 28-28, less than a minute to go. Atlanta can't do anything with their last possession, so we go to overtime. New England gets the coin flip, and did anyone think New England was not going to go down the field and score and end this game the way the game was going? New England, sure enough, gets right down the field. I'll tell you what was a big play on that drive in overtime. 2nd and 13 for New England at the Atlanta 40. Atlanta had actually made a nice play on first down, gave New England a 3-yard loss. Brady hit Edelman on a 15-yard pass on the sidelines for a first down, which was a very underrated play in this game. What a tremendous pass by Brady. Awesome pass by Brady right there. New England goes down. They get the pass interference call on Bennett. They get the ball to 2-yard line. They throw the ball on first down, which was a little risky, gets broken up. Second down, they pitch it to White. He gets in the end zone, and New England steals a Super Bowl again. They stole the Super Bowl a few years ago against Seattle. They had no business winning that game. They had no business winning this game. They stole 2 Super Bowls in the last few years, and there they are holding up the trophy as Brady and Belichick and Kraft, the legend, lives on. Now they have 5 Super Bowls. I mean, unbelievable job by the Patriots. And then you have the flip side of this, the Atlanta Falcons, who have never won a Super Bowl. You have the owner, Arthur Blank, and his wife on the sidelines. They look like they had seen a ghost. They were down there ready to celebrate. They're doing the Texas two-step down there. They're thinking the game's over. Arthur Blank and his wife are doing the Texas two-step. They think this game is over. By the end of the game, they look like they've seen a ghost. Unbelievable that New England came all the way back and won this game, and that Atlanta let this game slip away. Atlanta is not going to have a better chance to win the Super Bowl. You're up 25 points in the third quarter. You got to find a way to win the game. And I know after the game, everyone talked about Atlanta being a young team, and they'll be back, and I know all that. It's not easy to get back to the Super Bowl. You saw that with Carolina. Carolina was 15-1 last year. Look what they did this year with free agency and injuries and the schedule. The NFL is not only a year-to-year league, it becomes a week-to-week league. So it's no guarantee Atlanta's going to be back next year. Arthur Blank is 75 years old. He's never won a Super Bowl. He had his hands on that trophy. It was ripped away from him. And Kyle Shanahan has to take the blame for this. On second and third down there, up 28-20 with less than 4 minutes to go. When you have about a 40-yard field goal set up, you cannot call a pass play there and take a sack. And Matt Ryan's got to get rid of that ball too. So Kyle Shanahan, terrible play calling, putting his team in a position like that. And Matt Ryan, equally bad, taking those sacks. You got to get rid of the ball there, Ryan. You're the MVP of the league. And what do you think that MVP means to Ryan right now? That's got to be a hollow MVP award that he won this year. And again, Atlanta labeled as chokers. Can't get it done. Matt Ryan can't get it done in a big spot. They cracked. They folded. That's all coming out on Atlanta again. 1 quarter turned this whole thing around. Unbelievable comeback by the New England Patriots. Give them all sorts of credit for not panicking and coming all the way back to win this game. And Atlanta, they have to be sick. Atlanta and their fans, the city of Atlanta, it's going to take them a year to get over this. My cousin who lives in North Carolina is a big Falcon fan his whole life. I haven't even talked to him yet. I mean, I can't even imagine what he's going through right now. They had this Super Bowl won, and they just let it slip away. You cannot call pass plays on second and third down there. Call 3 runs right up the middle. Call 3 quarterback sneaks. Take a knee 3 straight plays. Unbelievable that they call a pass play there and take a sack and then a holding penalty. They went back 23 yards and were out of field goal range. They had this game sewn up. When Julio Jones made that catch on the sidelines, everyone thought the game was over right there. And Atlanta, that's what a punch in the gut for the city of Atlanta. Remember, they've only won 1 championship in their history in all the sports. That was the Braves, 20-something years ago. The Falcons have never won. The Hawks have never won. Hockey has left Atlanta. So this was a terrible, deplorable loss for the city of Atlanta, and it didn't have to be this way. Those second and third down calls really cost the Falcons. Kyle Shanahan, atrocious play calling by you. But again, give the New England Patriots credit. They never panicked. They came flying back. They had 600 yards of offense. Just a tremendous job by the Patriots and an equally awful job by the Falcons letting this game slip away. As far as me for the year, I had a tremendous year picking games. 240 and 98 against the spread, money line, teasers, etc., etc. I was 10-1 in the playoffs. I won another Super Bowl, so I had an awesome year picking games. But this is all about the New England Patriots today. What a great job by the Pats. I hope you guys up in the Massachusetts area enjoy that parade. You guys deserve it. All the records the Pats set. Brady, 5 Super Bowls. Unbelievable job by the New England Patriots coming back in this game. they really deserve to win. I mean, they came flying back to win this game. Great job by them in Atlanta. Oh, what a horrible, horrible loss by the Atlanta Falcons. I don't know how you get over this if you're an Atlanta Falcon fan. I mean, I just don't know how you get over it. Just an awful loss by them. So once again, great job by the New England Patriots. They are the Super Bowl champs. As far as going forward for the show, listen, I'll be back in a couple weeks. We're going to get into March Madness in college basketball. Then I'll get into NBA and NHL playoffs. I'll touch on baseball before taking a break and then getting my batteries recharged for the football season. Hard to believe we're not going to have football for a while. We're all going to go through football withdrawal. February is a very slow month in the sports world. We're all going to go through football withdrawal here in February. This football season always seems to fly by. Wasn't it just back in August? I feel like I was talking about football. It's already gone again. I mean, so we got a long break till next year, but I will be back. The show will go on. We'll do some March Madness in a couple weeks. We'll do some NBA and NHL. We'll touch on some baseball. Anything else you guys want to talk about, let me know. UFC, boxing, golf, whatever you guys want to talk about, send me a message. Soccer, I'll definitely get into it with you. But anyway, for the last time, congratulations to the New England Patriots and their fans. Enjoy the parade. You are the Super Bowl champs in the league where they play. For pay!